We are two of the co-chairs of Celebrate Holliston this year. Thank you everybody for joining us tonight to kick off our Celebrate Holliston 2022 festivities. We're very excited about our field day on Saturday. We're very excited to welcome back all of our former citizens of the year. Let's give everybody a nice round of applause. And we're super excited to welcome two new Citizens of the Year into our fold tonight. I'd like to introduce Lena.
We've only done this for years.
It's
together.
only been like 10 years. She's the chairperson of the Cody Committee, and she's going to do the rest of the talking while I go find my brain.
So welcome again. Thank you all for joining us. We are thrilled to honor this year Ken and Sheila. They are this year's recipients and honorees. But before we go any further, I want to introduce Nicole, who is one of the co-chairs of Celebrate Holliston. You've met Katie, who's lovely. Jane is my partner in crime on so many issues, we can't even go there. And then we have Carla, who we love as well, who's also part of the Citizen of the Year Committee. Just so you know, the Citizen of the Year Committee really does work very hard to find unsung heroes in Holliston. Holliston is a really wonderful place to live, to bring your children up, and we are very blessed on so many levels. But we couldn't do it with all these other people behind the scenes who constantly make Holliston a very special place. And this year we are honoring Sheila and Ken, who helped make this really special. So without much more ado, I give you my good friend, who's doing, Sheila, you are. I'm going to give my good friend Jane, who will first introduce Sheila. Jane, all yours.
Hi, I'm going to make this brief. So Sheila's lived in Holliston for over 55 years. She was born in Key West, Florida, not you. She grew up around the world in Bogota, London, Washington, D.C., New York. Worked for National Geographic before she married Jared Adams, who was a longtime Hollistonian. Raised two children, Andrea and Jared, who are here with us tonight. Thank you for coming. And Jared's wife and his son, Sheila's grandson. And Sheila's been a major volunteer force since the 70s. She's a class parent, library volunteer, Girl Scout troop leader. She was president of a child study group in the 80s and a volunteer on the Block House Bunny program that set up safe houses in each neighborhood where children could go if they needed help or were lost. She still have that going on. She was a library trustee for 12 years. Worked on the library building committee, American in Bloom. She has been with Holliston Historical Society for over 20 years and has been a chair of every committee in that organization, as well as 18th Century Days, and now she's a president pro tem. We're changing that, but anyway. I have to say, I met her since I became part of the Historical Society not that long ago, and the first time I met her and every time since, she always struck me as just a very kind and warm person. And not that not everybody is, but she is always that way, and it's like you want to be around her, and you guys are very lucky to have her as your mom. But she's really sweet. Anyway, thank you, Sheila.
Thank you very much.
mic, all right? So I take a minute. Thank you, Jane and Lena, for those very kind words. And thank you for everyone here. I'm honored to be here among Holliston elite. Thank you, Celebrate Holliston, for this award and entry into this august group. It was most unexpected. Congratulations to Ken Szajda, my fellow honoree, who has done so much to keep our financial house in order. Thank you to all the Celebrate Holliston volunteers who start months ahead of time to prepare for the festivities this weekend. It's great to have a town get-together to show this Holliston spirit. And kudos to past recipients of the Citizen of the Year Awards. You are amazing in what you have done for Holliston. Your volunteering in so many different aspects of Holliston life has supported town government, the community, and so many charitable causes. Whether through elected town office, appointment to a committee, hours of helping with the food pantry, organizing fundraising events, helping with schools, churches, civic organizations, and Celebrate Holliston, of course. You have made immeasurable contributions to Holliston. And while you were working, I'm sure you made many friendships as I did. Most of my volunteer time over the last few years has been spent with American Bloom. I see fellow American and Bloom volunteers here. And the Historical Society also very well represented. And it is a privilege getting to know and work with such great people. American Bloom enhanced the town, and among its projects created flower beds and plantings around town and the walkway between Central Street and the parking lot. It also brought national recognition to Holliston as the sponsor of the annual symposium. The mission of the Holliston Historical Society is to collect, preserve Holliston history, and share it with the town. We hold events, programs, 18th Century Days, and more. And we have a good time doing it. Our library is a research facility. Our membership is open to all. All are welcome. Come join us. So thank you, Celebrate Holliston, for reminding us that we have so many good people in Holliston who do so much for our community. Thank you for all you do to exemplify the spirit of Holliston. Thank you.
Thank you, Sheila. We're honored to have you as part of our team here as an honoree. I next want to introduce you to Carla, who's also on my committee, who's fantastic, and I'll let her introduce Ken.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. Hello, Ken. Congratulations. I have the honor of introducing my friend Ken to you tonight, although I'm sure many of you know him. You may have seen him before at town meeting. Is it not going up? I want to eat the mic. So Ken moved to Holliston in 2000, where he raised his three daughters, Elizabeth, Caroline, and Catherine. He was born in Bronxville, New York, and raised in Rockaway, New Jersey, before he made his way here. He has 3 degrees from MIT, including a PhD. You should remind him of that often. But his true passion is cooking and baking. It says on here he's known to bring his famous chocolate chip cookies to meetings, so I hope to get one of those soon. He runs his own businesses, holds 6 patents in the semiconductor field, and he is also a member of the Treehouse Boston, which is a network of givers who support meaningful action. Since 2003, Ken has been an elected official on the Finance Committee, serving as its chair for over 10 years. I'm going to deviate from this. I have to say that Ken has a particular gift in explaining high-level finance in a way that I feel a kindergarten class could understand it, which is about the level I need when it comes to town budgets. I always feel confident when he is up there explaining every town meeting exactly why the decisions that have been made and how the town finances work. It is a big responsibility and you do it beautifully. Awesome. Ken has a keen understanding of numbers and has helped guide Holliston to its first ever AAA rating from S&P, which is the highest rating. So thank you for keeping us and raising our standards and keeping us in good standing. His passion for finance has helped many town groups navigate the financial aspects of town government and town meeting. Moreover, without fanfare, Ken is never too busy to meet with the numerous area groups that need help submitting a petition, article to town meeting, or navigating a funding process, which is very selfless of you, so thank you. He presently serves on the ARPA America Rescue Plan Act steering group that helps area nonprofits and town departments receive funding after the devastating COVID crisis. Ken's commitment to Holliston's financial future allows our town to continue to thrive. I'd like to invite everybody to join us on September 24th, 2022 to honor Ken and Sheila, there she is, at our Celebrate Holliston Field Day.
Ken Szajda, 676 Fifth Street. Oh, sorry. It's that force of habit. I first want to say congratulations to Sheila. I think you couldn't have picked a better honoree, except for me. But I can honestly say in 2003, when I joined the Finance Committee, I never would have envisioned standing here today receiving this honor. I do what I do, and I chose to join the Finance Committee primarily because I'm that kind of person. I'm highly analytical, I'm good with numbers, and I'm looking at opportunities to serve my town. It seems like a logical fit. I'm just very grateful that I've had, in many people's minds, a positive impact on the town, and I hope to continue doing that as long as I'm able. But I recognize that what I do is just a small part of what makes Holliston great. All of you have done your part as well, so I agree with Sheila that everybody here should give themselves a hand for all the things that you've done for this town. I'm looking after one aspect, or doing my job to look after one aspect, but I'll also say, to give Carla's husband some credit, the town is where it is not just because of me, it's because of the hours that 6 other people and the many other people that have served with me over the 19 years I've been on the committee, that they've put in as well. It's not a one-man show. While I may be the chair and I may be the face of the Finance Committee at town meeting for the last decade, it wouldn't get to the point you see at town meeting if it weren't for the 6 other people that were right there beside me doing all the analysis and putting in all the legwork and calling me on the phone like Carla's husband did today to discuss upcoming town meeting. So I just want to say thank you. I can really say that I never expected to be here. I'm very flattered and honored that you chose me, and I hope that I can continue to serve this town well.
Thank you, Ken. Congratulations again, Sheila. And Ken, thank you, all you members back there. I also want to thank Bruce, who's behind the camera. He never gets any credit. Come here, Bruce. You know, if I have to be in front of the camera, you have to be in front of the camera. Come here. Anyway, Bruce Guilfoyle is the man behind the camera. He doesn't always get the credit that he does, so thank you for joining us. We're very grateful that HCAT's always here. Congratulations to all the former honorees. You guys are amazing. You make what Holliston is today, and we couldn't do it without you. But especially congratulations to Sheila and Ken. We'll see you guys all at Celebrate Holliston on Saturday. Thank you all.